All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Friends in the Wild podcast. My name is Laura Grace, and this is my beautiful co-host, Mally Cole Trent.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Happy fall.
Happy fall. Yeah, today we're recording a little earlier. We're recording on the 22nd, also known as the fall equinox, autumn equinox. I don't know. I feel like it's fall equinox.
Autumnal. I don't know.
Actually, maybe it's called the autumnal equinox. That might be right. I don't know.
Just kidding. I do know things. If that's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of fall, I have some very bad news to share.
Oh, no.
Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Starbucks is going to stop selling apple juice, so you can no longer get an apple chai.
I've already experienced the effects of this bad news. I tried to get one the other day and they said they took away our apple juice. I said,
Yeah,
what?
I'm actually sipping on the last few drops of mine that I got, and I'm savoring it. Also, ignore the paper. I heated it up in the microwave, and I'm pretty sure I got third degree burn when I got it out. But the way I craved this when I had COVID, it's all I wanted. I just wanted something soothing and comforting, and it was an apple chai, and now they're ripping it from my hands.
It makes me actually depressed. I was thinking a few days ago, like, man, that would hit so hard. And then I remembered that they took their apple juice. But what if we, like, bring our own apple juice to Starbucks?
You know, it makes me wonder, do other people know the apple chai exists? Because I feel like a lot of people don't know what it is.
Yeah, well, you know, when you order it, they never know what you're talking about. You have to say
Exactly.
steamed apple juice with chai.
Which I'm sure would not be that hard to make.
Yeah.
Just, like, boil some apple juice. Not even boil, just, like, make it simmer.
Heat
And
it,
then,
yeah.
would you just put, like, a chai tea bag in it?
I think that sometimes they've told me that it's like a chai tea with apple juice instead of water.
Water. How unhealthy. Love it. Sign me up. I want it all the
I mean,
time.
it's not that bad. Apple juice isn't horrible. It's good
It
for
just
your, like,
tastes so sweet.
it's so delicious.
I know.
I take a sip of an apple chai and I'm transported back to being like 6 years old. And apple cider just generally is delicious as well, but it's just the specific taste of the Starbucks chai in apple juice.
And it's the perfect thing when you don't want caffeine.
Yeah.
You just need like a little fall, get me through the evening. And now it's dead. So, Starbucks, count your days.
Count your days. We've been counting them.
Starbucks kind of been on the burn list for a little bit of time now.
It has. Anyway, any other life updates? What have you been up to?
I've actually had such a productive day today. Just today in general. I don't know, I had like a bunch of things that I needed to get, boring things that I need to get done. And today I woke up on the right side of the bed and I said, you know what? Today's the day. So I've gotten a lot of just things checked off my to-do list, and there's honestly no better feeling in the world than getting tedious things that you've had to do for months out of the way. So this morning we started our morning off right. Me and June, she's currently slumbering right beside me. We went to the park actually with our friend Madison and her 2 young boys, and June did so good. She really did such a good job. Like, at one point, Madison was going to walk, and I just sat with the boys on a bench, and June was literally sitting on the bench with us. And she was just sitting there. She loves to sit, like, on our rocking chairs on the porch. She loves to sit beside us on them.
She likes to just be a little taller and sit up there.
Yeah. She's, like, half human. And then I even swung on the swings with her in my lap. The pictures are actually hilarious. She looked like she was suffering, but she didn't, like, try to get down or anything. She loved it.
Yeah.
So, and then we went over to my parents' house, and her and Mabel had a play date while I got some stuff done. So
I'm so proud of her. She's really growing up. She's growing into a very nice young lady.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely has some things to work on, but she's still a baby.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Other than that, I can't. I'm trying to think of what I've been doing, and I just don't think I've been doing much. Like, I don't even remember what I did on Saturday. Oh, well.
Wait, Saturday. Oh, yeah, that was like 2 days ago.
I think I did nothing, honestly. I think I just cleaned the house.
Yeah.
was just a nice lazy day at home.
Mhm.
But yeah, have you been up to anything fun?
Well, Ryan came to visit me this weekend and we had so much fun. We went to Charlottesville, just did some shopping,
Did you get anything?
thrifted. Well, we went to World Market. We need to tell the people about our World Market find, or should we not?
I don't know. This would be an act of love. Did they have them at your World Market?
Okay, we'll tell them because I
I'm
already
sorry.
brought it up.
Okay, yeah.
And I have a bag right here that I can demonstrate.
Stop. I think we just ran out.
Tell the story about World
Okay,
Market.
so when I first moved into this house, my mom and I took a day trip to Knoxville to like try and furnish this place. And we were at World Market and Colin was at work. So I was like, I'm going to find him a little treat, be so kind. And I got him these chips. They're like spicy pineapple Hawaiian kettle chips.
Sweet and spicy pineapple potato chips.
Okay, yeah. And I was like, you know what? He might like them. He cracked them open. He was like, Mally, I think you just found my favorite chip to ever exist.
Yeah.
And I was like, seriously? So I tried them. They absolutely smack. And then Laura Grace came over. I introduced her to them. My mom's obsessed. So anytime any of us are at a World Market, we're buying like all of the chips on the shelf.
Yeah.
And you can't order them online because it's a limited edition thing.
It's limited edition?
Yeah. I've tried to find them everywhere. It even says them on the bag. It's like a limited edition thing.
Man. And Ryan got some barbecue flavor. He was like, I like the texture of the chip. Maybe we'll like these. And the barbecue are good, but like they're kind of unremarkable. The pineapple are incredible.
I know.
They're incredible.
So if you're ever at World Market and you want to hop on the bandwagon,
Yeah.
like I think when me and you went a couple of weeks ago to Knoxville, how many bags do you think we bought?
I think we got 6 because we got 2 for me, 2 for you, and 2 for your mom.
Yeah, our whole buggy was just these potato chips.
Me and Ryan got 4 this weekend because he took 2 and then he got a barbecue one. And I was gonna get you guys some, but I thought I'm not gonna see you until next weekend and he wasn't stopping at home, so
Yeah, Colin, they've been having like potlucks at his works because everyone door dashes too much. So they were like, everyone just bring a dish. So he took an entire bag. And I was like,
that's
wow,
generous.
you really like your coworkers
Yeah.
because now we don't have any left. And so we'll have to find our way to a World Market soon because I miss them.
So anyway, we went to World Market and picked up the essentials. We thrifted. Oh, I did get a really cute black and white polka dot, perfectly cut, long, flowy skirt. And it's Laura Ashley brand. And it's so perfecto.
You know what I was going to mention? Because I knew you were going shopping on Saturday. And I was going to say, you haven't sent me a haul of anything in years.
I just feel like I feel like to send a haul, I have to get more than one good thing. And I feel like I've just been finding one good thing at a time.
So? I
But
don't think so.
I will also say, whenever we got back in town on Saturday, there is a store in town that Ryan wanted to go in. It's like an outdoorsy store. And we walked through and it was just, like Patagonia type stuff, things like that. But they had some North Face shorts on sale. They were like $9. So I picked those up. That was basically a thrift, that's super cheap.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Yeah. So I got a few things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, Ryan and I love, and actually you would love it so much too. I almost got you a soap, but I didn't for some reason. Sorry about that.
Because you hate me. Just say it. Jeez.
Bath and Body Works, A Day in the Cafe scent. They only have it in hand soaps and candles, but it's right here. It looks like this if you're watching on YouTube. It's called The Day at the Cafe. It is the most delicious smell I've ever smelled in my life. And it's perfectly fall. You would
I
love
wish
it,
I knew what it smelled like.
It's kind of coffee mixed. It's like coffee, chocolate, perfectly winter. It's so good.
Yeah.
So,
well, if only I knew.
Anyway, if only you owned something in that
dream of it. That's hilarious. Well, I've been craving a good day shopping. It's actually the last thing I need, but I did order some new road products. I ordered some lotion because I'm out and I just actually needed it because I use it every day. But I also got a new pocket blush. I got either Teddy or Tan Line. I can't remember which one, but it's very fall. It's even like more warm than the one that we already have than Sleepy Girl. So I'm really excited
That is
to try it
exciting.
out.
There's
Other
one
than
other
that,
thing. Oh, sorry. There's one other thing I wanted to say before we dive in. And I have just been seeing a lot about like gratitude on social media, like practicing gratitude. So I wanted to have a little gratitude practice here in our podcast. I
oh,
just want to say that podcasts are like obviously a long form type of media. And to listen to a podcast, you're like really giving the host like a kind of a lot of your life. Like it's 30 minutes to an hour for our episodes anyway of your life. So I just want to say thank you to every single person who listens every week or even just like occasionally for listening to us for that long and like giving us that piece of time. I hope that it's slightly beneficial to you. But we really are so glad that
yeah.
anyone tunes in occasionally.
What a sweet practice you just thought of.
Thank you.
No, it was an original idea that you had. You had no inspiration. No, it actually is. To listen to two people talk for an hour straight, that's a lot to undertake.
It is.
And we can be very annoying. So thank you all for
Well,
listening.
and it's really feels so much more of an investment when you compare it to like a 30-second TikTok. And like giving
Oh,
us a
for
like
sure.
on a TikTok is obviously thanks, but to listen to an entire podcast is like a whole other thing. So,
Then you have to like seek it out to find
yeah.
our channel, to find our new episode. You kind of have to seek out to find. So yeah, I definitely agree. Thank you all very much for listening. It does mean a lot.
And if you like us, tell all your friends to listen as well. Thanks.
Exactly. We are throwing it way back to
Mhm.
one of our old tried and true episodes. Are going to be reading Reddit stories today and reacting to them. Specifically, the topic of the Reddit thread is Am I Overreacting? Which we love to be the judge of.
Mhm.
We love to hear all the tea on these strangers' lives and then tell them how they should react.
Yep.
So yeah, sorry, there is like someone walking outside of my house and I'm watching them through the reflection of the window on the TV. So,
Well,
moving on. All is well.
if they do anything, it'll be on video. So,
Yeah, good thing I'll have proof and you all can witness.
Mally dies
Now,
live on the
when I
podcast.
pull up my podcast channel, I have some evidence.
That's hilarious. What if an episode of our podcast got admitted into evidence for some crime we committed? It totally would. Like if we were doing a crime, we would like confess to it somehow on the podcast accidentally.
Yeah, because we actually cannot keep any part of our lives mysterious in any way.
No. Or like safe. We can't be safe about
No.
what we share on the podcast. We have to say everything.
Well, it's just because we're so genuine.
We are. Okay,
Can't help
are we
that.
ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, I think I'm going to do this one first.
Sorry I'm still coughing. I just can't get rid of this little hack that I have. So I'm really sorry if I'm busting your eardrums out.
Maybe you have long COVID.
I hope not.
Me
But
too.
you know what? Ever since I had bronchitis in high school, every time I get sick, I have this like lung shattering cough every time I'm sick, and it takes me forever to get rid of it.
You have long bronchitis. Super long.
For real. Anywho, prayers for me.
Okay, first story. The title is Am I Overreacting? My ex-wife and her new husband legally made their last name ... my full freaking name. You cannot make this up. I was married once. My ex-wife blew it all to double hockey sticks by cheating on me with one of my closest friends. That betrayal crushed me, but whatever, I rebuilt. She kept my last name after the divorce. Weird, but I let it go. Fast forward, she marries the guy she cheated with. Fine, closure, good for them. But here's where it goes off the rails. Her new husband's last name is the same as my first name. So when they hyphenated, their big, shiny, new married surname is now my entire full legal name. Imagine your name is David Carter. The guy she cheats with is named John David. They marry, hyphenate, and proudly announce themselves as Mr. and Mrs. David Carter, which is literally your name. They're on Facebook, smiling, posting, "Here's to the new official Mr. and Mrs. David Carter." Meanwhile, I'm staring at my phone thinking, holy freak, my ex-wife and her affair partner just legally rebranded themselves as me. And no, my name isn't common. People are going to see it and assume it's me. So tell me, am I losing my mind here, or is this just as completely freaked up as it feels? I'm making this a clean version if you didn't get that.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
First, I'm going to give it my perspective if I were him, and then if I were her.
Okay, go for
If
it.
I were him, I would be crashing out. I'd be like, how did you not think? Like, you know that's my name.
It has to be on
Stop being
purpose.
weird. Like, you're on, like, that is on purpose and you're targeting me. If I was the woman, first of all, I would never, if I got divorced, I'm not keeping that man's last name.
Yeah, well,
Sorry.
unless you had kids whose name.
Nah, I don't even know if I would do it then.
Okay.
I mean,
Me neither,
I
but I'm
don't,
just saying it makes like more sense, I guess.
yeah, I
I
mean, if
understand
you're,
it more.
yeah. But then, you know how to get a man to think about you? Make your name his full legal name.
But she cheated on him.
I know, but if you're going to do that, then you're probably going to be petty after everything.
Okay.
Be like, and you know
Okay.
what? Just so you never forget what you went through, I'm going to make my name your full legal name. Can't get me out of your head, can ya?
It's first and last name. That's so
But
funny.
I would also be like low-key embarrassed. Like,
Oh, I would be embarrassed.
so I
But
don't know.
if you're the girl or the guy, the husband or
If
the
I
wife.
was the girl,
Me
there's
too.
no reason for the man to be embarrassed. He didn't do anything.
But do you think she just thinks of it as like a huge like bit in her life? Like it's just
Yeah,
a
like
funny plot line?
she obviously did not value her first marriage at all. And then to make your second marriage your ex-husband's full legal name, like that, your first marriage was obviously just a huge prank. And now
Okay.
you're being crazy.
Or hear me out. Maybe she's just really funny.
She could be the funniest person alive.
Like maybe she is getting into like stand-up comedy and this is like her first big bit, you know?
Yeah, but how much, like, I would not want my first bit to be my actual name. IRL is my ex-husband's name.
But maybe that's how she'll take off. Like that name
It could be.
is memorable.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe she's onto something here. She
Her
could
kids
be
are going to
just
be
like
so confused.
actually. And especially if you know how some people like they grow up and then they're like, "Whoa, I just found out that my mom was married before." Like you
Yeah.
don't even know until you're older. What
Yeah.
if they find out and then it's their full last name is the name of their
Yeah.
almost dad?
Or if they have, like, if she had a child in her first marriage, the kid's like, oh, my dad is David Ryan. And then they'll be like, yeah, my last name's like John David Ryan. My dad, like my stepdad's name is John David Ryan. Like,
Yeah.
what?
No, it's
Well,
insane.
keep it in the family, I
It's
guess.
insane
Jeez.
all the way around. Like this is such a unique problem too. This is
Yeah.
probably the first person that this has ever happened to.
Yeah, that woman is on another level.
I know.
No, we're not using our free will to the extent that that woman is using her
I
free will.
agree.
Okay.
Okay.
And the reason my reaction, I already had one brewing, is because I too wanted to use that story. Okay. Am I overreacting? I'm a 20-year-old woman. I'm sorry, I'm a 27-year-old woman and stopped sharing my location with my mom. Here are some text messages from the mother. Will you come today? Please turn on your location. I know where you are. For the safety reason, please turn on. Nothing to hide from mom, please. Like 5 text messages in a row. And I feel like this is like low-key a touchy subject
I think so
in our
too, a
world
little
today.
bit.
What's your opinion?
So I think you and I might have different opinions on this because I don't really understand why you wouldn't share it with your mom as a 27-year-old. Like I don't know what unless your mom is just very controlling even as an adult. I get that totally. And maybe that feels like it could be the answer if she's like immediately seeing that it's off and she's sending you 5 text messages. However, I'm kind of a mind to like just share your location with people. Like, you know, I
Yeah,
don't
no.
really care generally. However,
Yeah.
it does feel like when people really, really, really want your location, I'm just gonna be like, no, like, I'm not
Yeah.
doing it, you know?
Yeah, I personally, like, I have a live 360 with my parents, and my mom keeps turning her location off. I don't know why, but it's making me so mad. Like, even my dad will leave it on, and my mom, I think it's because they give you a notification like, "Oh, live 360s use your
Mhm.
location this many times in the last 30 days," and she's
Yeah.
like, "Turn that off. No one needs to know where I'm." I'm like, "Mom, then delete the app.
Mhm.
If you're not gonna use it correctly, don't have it." But I will agree. If it's to the point where you're begging, it's like, okay, why do you need it that bad?
Yeah.
Like, be nonchalant with it.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna beg, like, that makes it look fishy.
I agree.
Like, 5 text messages in a row is a little bit fishy.
Yeah. Okay, do you think that, like, when you have kids and they're teenagers, will you have their location?
Most definitely.
Yeah. So when does that stop? Like, when do you I feel like as you get older, you start caring less if your parents have your location because 'cause you're not, like, sneaking around, you know?
Yeah.
You're an
No,
adult.
I mean, I can see it from both sides. Like, people like me, I don't care. Like, I'm at work, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
That's where I'm always at. But I could get where some adults be like, "Okay, for like, I'm an adult. I have my own life. You don't have
Yeah.
to always know where I'm at." And some people are just like that. So, personally, I don't care if my parents have my location, but I can definitely see how people wouldn't want it. It's just like a privacy thing.
So what do you think? Is she overreacting? Well, we don't know what her reaction is.
I guess she's thinking it's weird. Like, she
Mhm.
stopped sharing her location. No, I don't think you're overreacting because 5 text messages in a row begging for your location is weird. If you have a conversation and they don't let it go, like, you're an adult, you're 27, like, you can make that decision.
Yeah,
But if they're like begging and being really weird about it, then I don't think you're overreacting at all,
I agree.
personally.
Okay, ready for the next one?
Yep.
Okay. Am I overreacting for being mad slash feeling betrayed that I found out my fiance, 35 male, was hiding his wealth from me and letting me pay for the majority of things? For context, I am a 36-year-old woman and he's a 36-year-old man. We just got engaged after 2 years of dating. He was in residency as a doctor when we first met, and I'm a lawyer that does financially well. No debt, 400K plus invested. Okay, slowing
Okay, like, pop off, dang.
making six figures. While he was in residency, I paid for the majority of things because I was making a good salary and his residency salary was extremely low. I did not want him stressing about money. He finally finished his residency and we got engaged. He now covers things at 60-40 split because he makes more money than me now, salary wise. But I still pay for a lot since he is just getting into his career. He brought up a prenup recently, and during it disclosed he has had a trust fund that has over $1 million in it that he's had access to the whole time. I knew his family had some money since they paid for all his schooling, and I, on the other hand, did not have family money. I had to pay my way through all my schooling and take out a ton of student loans that I paid on my own. But I assumed they just saved super well for his schooling, so I sort of felt used. When I asked why he did not mention the trust fund sooner, he stated he wanted to 100% make sure I was the one. I know I'm not entitled to his money, but I found it odd that he would be so comfortable letting me pay for so much, knowing he had more money than me the entire time. I just now wonder what else he's not telling me. Am I overreacting?
No.
You're not overreacting
That's
because
insane.
he's hiding other things.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but first of all, no man would do that. No man would make you pay for his entire life while he's in med school. I'm
Yeah.
so incredibly sorry, especially a man who has $1 million stashed away.
How long have they been together?
Did it say? I mean, she's 36.
We just got engaged after 2 years of dating.
No, he should have been contributing a little bit. Not
Yeah.
after he got his salary. And I'm sorry, why is it just 60-40? Sounds like he has 2 years to make up for.
Yeah. Now, especially now that
I,
she knows.
yeah, I would be starting a massive war over this. I'm sorry.
Do you think you have to leave the man or no because of this?
I don't know.
Like call off the engagement?
I also don't know how I feel about prenups.
Well, I understand it if you have a
I
trust fund of $1
definitely
million.
get it. But if someone was like, I don't know, part of me would be hurt if someone asked me to sign one.
Yeah, because well, the thing is, it's like planning for a divorce, like preparing
Exactly.
to get divorced.
Yeah, it's like, okay, and the day that we get the divorce, like, you won't be getting into this.
Yeah.
I'll be like, and you know what? How I would react, I'd be like, okay, in this prenup, I'll be getting a stipend. You'll be paying me back for all the money I spent putting you through residency.
Yeah.
Fair and square.
And I'm sure that in the prenup, he has
We
not
need the
counted
details.
for the fact that she paid for more in the beginning. You know?
I just, a real man wouldn't do that.
You know what though? On the topic of prenups, like you know how Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband, who I think actually died,
He did, yeah.
so Reba's stepson or whatever.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Sorry that I'm about to say something negative about you. Um, he when they got divorced, he took like half of her fortune. You know that like she had made all by herself by being
But
America's
that's the
sweetheart.
thing. Like, she made that money herself. This is just an inheritance. This man did not deserve any, like, he didn't work for that million.
Okay, that's a good point. But the distinction I was going to make was it's just men versus women. I don't think a
Sure.
man should take half of the woman's fortune, but like if a man's divorcing a woman and he has all the money, then like, yeah, she should get half of it, obviously. Like, obviously.
Her way, the woman should be just fine.
Yeah.
Also, how did this man's family not expose what he had for 2 years when they had to know who was footing the bill? The girlfriend. Also, why are you getting treated like a wife at the girlfriend status? You're treated like the homemaker, the breadwinner, and you're just a girlfriend?
No, well, she
It's
was
not,
just a girlfriend. They just
I know.
recently got engaged. Yeah.
It's not clocking to me. Sorry, that was a What We Said reference.
And a Justin Bieber reference.
Yeah.
Is it not clocking to you? Okay. I also want to know how much is in this trust fund. Did she say over $1 million? Yeah, over $1 million in it
Yeah,
that he
like,
has had access to this whole time. I do have to say though, like $1 million is not like you can't
it's not that much.
not work. It's not like filthy rich though.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
like
but just
maybe
have cooking, just sitting.
I know, but like you could just be saving that to like send your kids to college. And honestly, most of it would be gone if you have 3+ kids.
And honestly, he didn't even have to pay for his med school. His family paid for it. He didn't
Yeah.
even have to use that trust fund for med school. He could at least use it for rent. Like, come on. How did his family not ever bring it up unless they were in on the gag? Like,
Honestly though, like this is probably like they're older and together, so I bet they're not around their families as much as like we are, you know?
could be.
I bet they live somewhere else. And
Yeah, either way, this girl needs to throw fit.
I also am going to take a gander that this is a situation where the family had like a family business, maybe like the grandparents or the parents when they were younger, and then sold it and put some of the money in a trust fund for each of their kids. And they're not like completely filthy rich. They just happen to like get lucky that one time and their kids get a trust fund because of it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. However, I still think you're not overreacting at all.
No. Honey, did you even react? Like, what did you say to him?
I know. I want to know what their reactions were when they found this stuff out.
I'm like, I don't know, but I feel like I'm overreacting right now.
Are we overreacting? Let us know.
Okay, this one is Am I Overreacting over friends canceling plans? So this is going to be a text message exchange between two friends. Hey, Jean, I'm sorry. I don't think I'll be able to make it this weekend. I just realized Megan and I planned a dinner on Saturday at Fairways, and it was a $50 deposit, and it was really hard to get in. Can we plan something for your B-Day next weekend? Heart, heart.
It's for her birthday?
The other person, just wait. The other person responds, what? We already paid for / booked the Airbnb. The next response was, I know, honestly, keep my half. It can be your B-Day present, haha. Maybe we could do brunch next Saturday? What about Megan? That leaves me paying for the whole thing. I'm not going to go to the lake by myself, LOL. I'm not familiar with the area and I don't feel safe doing that. It's my birthday this Saturday. I thought we could do something all together with a sad face.
Wait, so who all's invited?
I guess there's multiple people going, but this friend and Megan are going to dinner instead of going with their friend who they were both supposed to go with to the lake for her birthday.
Oh, okay.
Their birthday. I don't mean to assume a gender. Then the friend responds, I'll have to talk to Megan, but I'm sure she'd be in the same boat. I know, I'm so sorry, Jean. I feel so bad. I just feel bad too because Trev booked us and Megan and Corey in like months ago, and it would take so long to get a reservation again. So it sounds like this whole friend group is going out to eat instead of going to this other friend's birthday lake trip.
Wait, this is crazy.
Yeah. So
Wait,
I
so
don't.
the texting friend and Megan are both bailing on the weekend.
Yes.
What the heck? To hang
And
out
it's
with each other.
yeah, and he mentioned other friends that they're going to eat with. So I wonder if they two were like all going to this lake trip.
Wait, is this a group text or is this just between?
No, it's just an individual text.
Oh my gosh.
So this person's dropping the bomb that Megan, whoever the heck Megan is also not going.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm all for rescheduling, like if you have something come up. But if we've booked an Airbnb
Yeah.
for my birthday, I'm gonna be throwing a fit.
And you're bailing, but still saying that like everybody else is gonna go, but I'm now the only person who's gonna go for my own birthday.
Yeah. Oh, and over a reservation that took months to get into. Like my birthday's once a year.
And also that implies that you've had the reservation for months.
Yeah, and you're just letting me know that my birthday's the week of. My
Yeah.
birthday's this Saturday and we're canceling, but we can get brunch next weekend.
Yeah.
You can keep your brunch.
Okay. I am usually pro because, you know, I am always late and I always cancel plans and I do stuff like that. However, this one might be a little too far for like the general give your friends grace attitude kind of thing.
Yeah, no, I would be devastated.
Yeah. They're
I
taking
have a
advantage of
feeling.
you at this point.
Yeah, no, I would have to throw an absolutely ginormous fit. It's your
Yeah.
birthday, and you know how we feel about birthdays.
Yeah.
It's like the second best holiday
It is.
of the year.
That's really
So,
sad.
yeah, sounds like you need new friends, honestly.
That is how it sounds. Do we know how old these people are?
No, old enough to book an Airbnb is
Yeah.
all we really know.
Okay, so they're adults.
Yeah.
And that just kind of feels like mean girl attitude. Like
Yeah.
me and this friend are actually going to go hang out by ourselves. Sorry.
On your birthday.
Yeah. I feel like that means they just didn't want to spend the whole weekend with her. Like,
Also, keep my deposit as your present. You're sick. Twisted.
yeah.
I hate you.
Yeah. Because also, I feel like friends don't give friends money as birthday presents
Exactly.
in adulthood to start with, you know?
No.
Whatever. Okay. I want to get off of a relationship one for a second, but don't worry, I have more. All right, this one is very heavily Friends in the Wild themed. Are you ready?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Am I overreacting? My girlfriend has money to buy Taylor Swift merch, but not for rent.
Nope.
You're overreacting immediately.
I'm not seeing the problem, my friend.
Okay, a bit of context. Early last month, my girlfriend switched jobs and was unemployed for about 2.5 weeks. During that time, we talked about how we would handle the mortgage and bills. I would cover her half for September, $600, so long as she could pay back that $600 by the end of October. Also, she was only unemployed for 2.5 weeks. Good for her. Queen.
Yeah.
Okay. You should be giving her props. Why are you writing this? Get another job. What are you doing?
Don't you remember when men used to provide for the whole house? That's crazy.
Men used to go to war. We actually don't even know if this is a man, I guess. Hold
No, it is.
It's
a
a
woman
man.
wouldn't write this in.
It's a man, yeah. Okay. Instead of covering my part this month, she's short on rent again. She gave me what she could, but now owes me $800. So that means she gave
She's in
him
debt.
$400. That's
Yeah.
like, we'll call it even. Okay.
Okay.
Yesterday she excitedly showed me her new expensive Taylor Swift merch, about $75. And I just couldn't keep it together. Rather than going off on her, I got quiet and then tried to go sleep it off, but I feel snubbed. I'm out $800, not not really any room for luxuries right now. And yet, I think how this situation would have been so much more palatable if she just asked. Oh, wait. And yet, I think how this situation would have been so more palatable. If she just asked, I would have bought it myself and given it to her as a gift.
Must not be out that
What?
bad.
I thought there was no room for luxuries. Okay.
He just wanted permission.
Even if it meant having to make sacrifices of my own. It's less about the money and more about putting my partner before my own wants and needs. I feel like I do not get that in return. I fear that I have started a pattern by offering rent forgiveness last month and I feel taken advantage of. Am I justified? How would you handle this situation? I've not shared my feelings with my girlfriend yet, as I expect she has a clue, but I plan to talk about this at length with her when I get home today.
This is a toughie. No, I'm gonna remove my psychotic helmet for a second. And she probably shouldn't have got the merch, like, if she was indebted and not able to actually pay her bills.
Yeah.
However, was she at the tour? Like, did she buy it at the show? That really adds a layer of something, you know?
Yeah.
If I'm at the Eras tour, I'm gonna be buying merch. I'm sorry if my bills are late, but I have to have a crew neck sweatshirt. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. No, I mean, she
Also,
definitely should have talked to him about it.
but I don't really understand the thing about if she had just asked, I would have bought it for her.
If she would have been like, oh, look at me and June are currently playing a kicking fest right now. If she may have been like, oh my gosh, I really want this sweatshirt, but I know I've got to, pay the rent. Like, money's a little tight right now.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a permission thing. It's like maybe she could have planted a seed of like, I really want this, but I'm trying to be good.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. I agree.
I hate
Not
to be an
overreacting.
advocate. It's Taylor Swift merch. I definitely understand.
But we, as huge Swifties, don't have very much Taylor Swift merch.
No, we don't.
Like,
Which I'm getting the itch to go online right now.
it's not a key part of the fandom to buy. Like, it's not essential to like loving Taylor Swift is part of who we are as people. But
Yeah.
part of that is not owning merch. So I have to say, it wasn't an essential. She probably shouldn't have bought the merch.
Yeah. It's not like Taylor Swift's struggling and needs the support financially.
No.
Maybe this is just a learning curve. Maybe you should have bought her the merch sooner and she wouldn't have had to buy it herself.
Yeah, maybe you should be paying more attention to her
I'm
search
just
history.
saying. I'm just saying. A real man would have picked up on that cue.
No, actually, you're not overreacting. However, I do feel like it's a little bit like it's $75. Okay, she would have paid you $475 instead of $400. I mean,
Yeah.
but I understand it. On principle, I
No.
understand it.
You just need to have a talk. Just have a
Yeah.
good conversation and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You're
I agree.
fine.
You're fine.
Okay. This next one is am I overreacting over my friend's husband body shaming her after she had a baby? So this
Your
is
friend's husband?
yeah. This is a text message thread between a woman and her friend's husband. So I guess they're all like in a big friend group.
Sure.
So she's confronting her friend's husband. The woman says, "What you said at the party tonight was disgusting." The man says, "Disgusting? I was just joking around. Don't tell me you're one of those sensitive types, too." Hinting he's already gotten backlash from what he said.
Mm-hmm.
The woman says, "You're humiliating your wife in front of everyone, and then you dragged me into it by talking about my breasts and my waist like I'm some object for you to compare her to." He then says, "Oh, come on," whatever her name was. "I was just complimenting you. If anything, your husband should be happy." The
Ooh.
woman then replies, "Happy? You reduced me to body parts in front of an entire room. You disrespected me, your wife, and your own marriage all in one breath. That's not a compliment, that's trash behavior." He says, "You're overreacting just like someone else. Real men like me talk like that all the time." What's your reaction?
Is that all?
Yep, that's it.
So, The friend needs to divorce this man. I'm pressing the
Immediately.
nuclear option button.
The
Divorce.
friend had just had a baby too.
This is a guy who doesn't like women. He does not. I fear that if you, this might ruffle some feathers, but only of people like that, so I don't really care. If you are talking about women's bodies like this, you either, first of all, don't view them as actual full people in the same way that you are, or two, you don't like them.
Yep.
And I'm afraid those are the only two options. But I will also say, I don't really understand why the friend has messaged her friend's husband about it. I
Maybe
kind of
she
think that
was
you should leave that to your friend to deal with.
But what if her friend wasn't there to like defend herself? She just had a baby. She's probably at home taking care of the baby.
Okay, yeah. Still,
You
though,
know, like a real woman,
yeah, that's true.
like a mother. First of all, any man who uses the phrase "your husband should be happy"
Yeah,
in reference to your body deserves the life sentence.
I would have to agree.
Real men like me talk like this all the time. Your frontal cortex has not developed.
You're a child, yeah.
A
And
child.
wait, I just lost my train of thought. What did you just say before that?
Your husband should be happy.
Oh, your husband should be happy.
He should be
If you
happy.
if you can't see how that's not a compliment, like they're always like, I was just being nice. Like I was saying something nice about you. What?
Say something good about my personality, not my breast.
Actually, like, read a book. And it should be the Bible.
Yeah. Or look in the mirror. And I'm gonna have to start
Your
insulting
husband
men.
should be happy. I can't deal with that.
And you know how her husband should react? Putting his fist in his face.
Yeah.
Or talking about his wife. See how that feels.
The fact that, that's so sad. And you know that the wife, like, I'm guessing she probably knows about it if it's like making this big of a wave in the friend group or whatever.
Exactly. And he's already got reactions
Yeah.
based off his texts.
Yeah. One of the sensitive types. Do you think that he thinks his wife isn't a sensitive type and she like doesn't care when she
Yeah, she
says
doesn't
stuff
care.
that?
Like, she knows what I mean. She just had a baby. She obviously doesn't look like she normally does.
Mally, that's exactly what he's saying to himself
I
to get around this.
know.
Ooh, I'm fired up
And
inside.
he probably has a beer belly.
Yeah,
And he's probably 5'7".
he should certainly take a look in the mirror. A long, hard look.
Woman's not okay, but trashing a man who's trashed a woman is okay. Sorry.
I know that it isn't. Like, I know that, like, morally it's not okay. It's not like an eye for an eye situation.
Just kidding.
But I will say that it feels okay.
It feels
Like,
okay.
if I
It
need
feels
to be
warranted.
convicted for that, then, like, that's between me and the Lord. But it feels in my heart like it's okay to trash those men. But then, you know, whenever I actually, like, see one, I'm like, man, he just, like, he's insecure. You know, I can feel for him if I actually meet him. However, I don't know who this man is, so.
Yeah. We know what we need to know.
Mhm.
It's just so easy to trash a man who doesn't. You don't.
It's a little too easy. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have one more good one.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. This is another, actually, I have two, like, kind of good ones. Do you have any more?
I think I have one more.
Okay.
But it's, like, not a great one. It's actually kind of weird, so.
Okay. My laptop's sitting a little low, so we'll see what we can do. Okay. Am I overreacting for my boyfriend wanting to go on a hunting trip 4 weeks before my due date? I, 34 female, am currently 32 weeks pregnant with what is considered a high-risk pregnancy. My boyfriend wants to take a hunting trip within 4 weeks of my due date and is acting like I'm crazy for not wanting him to go to the middle of the wilderness so close to labor. We currently have a 2-year-old toddler and no family where we live if any type of medical emergency were to happen. The birth of our toddler was an emergency C-section and also a high-risk pregnancy. I currently have gestational diabetes, so I'm concerned that the baby could come at any time. When I ask what I'm supposed to do with him traveling over an hour away with the possibility of him not having reception, he said I should just take an ambulance instead of relying on him. He says he could get a device to help him have service out in the wilderness, but I still don't feel comfortable with him being so far away when I'm a month away from our estimated due date. Am I overreacting by thinking that he is incredibly selfish and inconsiderate?
No. Take an ambulance instead of relying on him?
I
What
just
man
I just think
says that?
I just think this is so sad because why do you not want to be there?
Yeah, like, I feel like, especially in your last month of pregnancy, you feel like crap. A
Yeah.
man should be there tying your shoes, helping you cut your toenails, all the things.
Yeah.
Like, and you already have a baby, like, you have a toddler running around. You're supposed to chase that baby and then prepare to birth another one and just rely on the ambulance. Like, it'll be fine.
Why does he not care if he's not there for the birth of his second baby? You know? Like,
Yeah, the fact that, let alone he might not be able to help her, like, in the weeks prior, he might miss the birth, and relying on an ambulance is a good response for him.
stuff like this one's just sad to me because
Yeah.
like this woman is just this is her life situation, you know? And it's not like
Yeah.
she knew he was going to be like this when he married her. I mean, there might have been signs.
They're not even married.
Oh, yeah, 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 when she got pregnant.
Yeah. The first time and then the second time.
Yeah,
Like, that's just so hard.
it
Also,
is.
this is kind of off topic, also devastating. Did you hear about the two hunters that were like 25 and 26 that got killed in Colorado?
I heard that from you.
Yeah, they did an autopsy. So they were two elk hunters that were hunting in Colorado, which is so crazy. My dad literally just got back from Colorado 2 weeks ago, maybe. I asked him if they were in the same location. He said no, they were more south than he was. But like, their truck was found and it had all of their hunting gear, their packs, and they were found like 2 miles from the trailhead. But apparently, some major storms and stuff had rolled in, so they did an autopsy. They got struck by lightning.
How did
Yeah,
both of them get struck by
it just
lightning?
came back today. Is that not crazy?
That's insane.
And one of them was supposed to get married in like 3 months. I could not imagine the heartbreak. So, like, it even shows, like, going on these
No.
backpacking hunts, it's so dangerous. Like, you never know
Yeah.
what's going to happen. Not having service is scary enough. And they had, it's the Garmin is what that guy's talking about. It's like a phone where you can send messages even if you don't have cell service.
Yeah.
Like, they had one and they were sending updates every 2 hours, I think, and they were supposed to check in every 24 hours.
But like, how do you protect yourself from getting struck by lightning? Like,
Exactly.
nobody thinks that's gonna happen. That's so
And the fact
sad.
that it killed both of them is
Yeah.
awful.
Wonder how the heck that even happened.
I don't know if they were like both sitting under something that was like a conductor.
Yeah, or if it was raining a lot, the water could have they could have gotten
Yeah.
struck by the water somehow.
Yeah, I have no idea, but it's awful.
That is awful.
And just like such a freak accident
Mm-hmm.
to happen. Which it's also like kind of relieving that nothing malicious happened
Yeah.
or anything, but it's also just still beyond devastating.
Mm-hmm.
So hunts like that are super dangerous.
Yeah.
I kind
Stay
of wish my
home.
last one wasn't about a man, but it is.
I know we've talked too much about men.
I know. This one's not going to help their case either. Okay, am I overreacting about my husband saying something mean about our newborn? Okay, Queen. Come on in. Sit down, June. Sorry, please hold. Sit. Okay. My husband
Being
was
so
annoyed.
calm.
I know. My husband was annoyed that I wanted to go to the gym on his birthday. I was getting ready to leave, and I asked him where he wanted me to put our 8-week-old baby because I was holding her. He responded with the dumpster. And this really upset.
What?
Sorry. I'm sorry, that's not. For
What?
context, our newborn is super laid back and easygoing, so he wasn't triggered by her, and mainly about me, I think. I didn't go to the gym and didn't want to leave him with our daughter. I told him this is not funny, and he brushed it off as having a dark sense of humor and said he only said it because I was annoying him. He does tend to say mean things and say it's just a joke, but I feel like this crosses the line and worries me about his mental state.
I have to say, if he says stuff like that, like he's probably just joking. Like I don't think he's gonna put your
Yeah.
baby in the dumpster.
The dumpster. That's such, and I'm just thinking of me. Like, I feel like that's something I
Yeah.
would say.
Like overstimulated. Put it in the dumpster.
How about a man just has a good sense of humor? Like, come on now. It's
God
his
forbid.
birthday. Like, let him be dramatic if he wants. Men should have good birthdays too, and he just wanted some peace.
Wait, did it say it's his birthday?
Yeah, she wanted to go to the gym on his birthday.
Oh.
And you know what? I'd probably react the same.
Honestly, yeah. You might should have like had him a little gift or a balloon or something.
Yeah. Or at least take the baby with you. It's 8 weeks old. Just let it sit there.
Yeah.
While you do your sit-ups and whatnot.
For sure.
Like, and you just got released to go back to the gym. Come on.
Yeah.
It ain't that dire. You haven't been working a while.
Yeah.
You know what? We're sympathizing with the man on this one.
I know, we are. And I guess that is providing balance to this episode.
Yeah, I just think it was a little bit funny.
I might have to agree.
The dumpster. My kind of man.
It's just like the way it was immediate in the story with the dumpster.
Yeah. Now, if he does have underlying mental health issues, like, okay, maybe look into it. But
yeah,
as an outsider who knows nothing about this man, I think you're reading too far into it.
I agree.
Okay,
you know what? It's the postpartum hormones.
Yeah, you're just being crazy.
Maybe try smiling more.
Maybe you do need to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Get back on the mental
get back on the wagon.
Oh, now we're woman hating.
I know.
It's good.
Yeah, we're equal opportunists.
Did you have any more?
No.
You done? Okay, good. That was a good way to end.
I agree.
What a lovely ending. This was so fun. I've missed doing.
I know. I enjoyed this episode greatly. I hope everyone who listened did.
I love to drag other people down. What a fun time.
I agree.
Right. Do you have anything else you need to share with the class?
I don't think so. I think I'm good. All hearts and minds are clear.
Yeah, services will be dismissed. We'll meet again next Friday. I'm just kidding. We hope that you all have an absolute wonderful first weekend of fall. Can't wait for all the autumnal activities to begin.
Yep.
I'm gonna get June a Chucky Halloween costume.
Oh.
With a little knife.
What a cutie.
It'd be perfect. All right, guys. We'll see you all next week. We hope that you have a great weekend and a very productive week ahead. We love ya. We'll see ya. Bye.